Well, I guess I was going to say good morning, FSG, but it's actually late afternoon, and it has been a few months since we've been here on the farm.
It has been. It has been a very quiet winter. Not much to do other than keep the cows fed. So yeah, we're back. Got a few little things to do today, haven't we?
We have, yeah. So we've skipped forward from we were in November through to February, and we've got some silage to sell. We should have sold it in January when the price was a little bit better, but it was snowing, and Argsy doesn't go out in the snow.
Not built for the snow.
No, I'm not at all. So,
No, we've only lost a couple of pounds on the price, haven't we? So
we have.
It's not too bad.
But the cows have more than made up for that with their milk over the last few months anyhow. So
They have indeed.
that is
So
the task. We're going to grab the trailer, head on down to the other farm, and load up down there with all the ones out of the shed. And then we've got the bales that we actually left down by the stalls. We need to get those into the sell point as well. So I guess if we load up with the telehandler down the bottom, take the other tractor back up and just use that to sell. One of us can do something, one does something else. I don't know. What do you want to do?
that sounds fun. I'm happy hauling a trailer if you want. If you want to go and start grabbing bales, or
Okay. Do you want me to load your trailer for you, or do you just want me to move the ones up at the... I'll go and start moving the ones up at the sell point, up at the store, and you
All
can
right,
go,
and I'll
go
load
load
the
your
trailer.
trailer, bring it down, and then I can unload you when you get there.
sounds good.
Excellent. All right, we'll have fun. Good luck. You'll have the telehandler, so you've got the better loading.
It makes it a bit easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, but we're not moving them too far up the other way. I'll make sure I get a weight on the back of that tractor too.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, very good call.
Excellent. And
right.
well, that's all we've got to do today. I think we might be getting into a bit of field work. Might be moving forward another month or two, getting into some planting.
That's
after
right,
we've got
yeah.
this done too. So.
It's yeah, it is a bit late in the day to start planting, but we're in the calendar for it, so we should get on with that soon as well.
Very good. Right, it'd be nice to be getting into some spring work. So yeah, let's get these bales sold.
All right, let's do it.
All right, see you down there. Well, good day everyone. Welcome back to Aghalee Farms here with the Farm Sim guy and myself. Now we are going to brave it. We're going to jump into the 7710 and we're going to head on down to the store and go and get some of the bales that we have down there loaded up and sold. Looks like FSG. I think he must be grabbing the case was in the shed next to us. He's going to run down to the other farmyard. I know he's got the T7 out. But he's going to head down to the other farmyard with the trailer, load up down there and bring them down to get sold as well. So we'll jump up in here. We need to go and find a weight. I think we've got one floating around somewhere. And let's go and try and earn a bit of money. Right, we've just had a look around the farmyard, trying to find where the weight is. I knew we had one somewhere. You actually used the show on map feature for the equipment from our garage. And there you go, you can see the Star Wars lightsaber. It's showing that weight must be down at the other yard. So we'll head down and grab that. We'll go on down, get things moving, get things sold down there. So we're going to find it and go and make some money. Alright, there we go, all hooked up, weight found and recovered. Now, be careful because FSG should be on his way down here with the trailer, so get caught out a little bit if he comes in the opposite direction. See if there is a vehicle entrance or a gate we can squeeze into if we have to, but can't actually see him yet, so fingers crossed we might have actually got down and back before he has indeed. Hasn't even come out yet, so looks like we have well and truly made it where we need to, or he appears. So we're going to carry on down here, head on past Seamus's place, negotiate all that tough traffic, go and get those bales put into the sell point. Alright, so here we are now. I'm going to try and figure out the best way to do this. I'm always wondering about grabbing them and backing in and then dropping them off. I think the trigger's inside. But let's just grab a couple and see if we can figure out where we need to go. Like I said, double check that we can pick them both up. I know FSG's tried and struggled a little bit with the grapple last time, picking them up out in the field. Let's just see if we get both of them at once. No, I've only got one. Yeah, well, let's go and see. Find where the sell point is. My guess is it's going to be just in here somewhere. Drop that down there, and it's gone. So, 650 a bale. These are going to pay off rather handsomely at that sort of rate. So, until FSG gets here, we're just going to soldier on, load some bales, pick them up, and move them into the sell point. tell you what, I wasn't expecting to get these all sold before FSG got down here. It's gone pretty smoothly actually. One I've dropped over the fence, which we're going to have to extract out in just a second. But we started off on about $65,000, we're now on 92, so by the time we've sold these last three, we should be pretty much on that $30,000. Now, like we said earlier, we haven't quite maximised our price. We should have sold these in January, but still getting a decent amount. And on top of that, we do get the environmental bonus too, which is kind of a nice little extra. So that kind of offsets that loss. Money that we're making, or not making, by selling a little bit later. So let's just go and see. Apparently this one is over the fence. It's there. Let's just see if we can get close enough. We can lower the front loader down. Pick it up. Quickly get that open far enough. Bring that all down there. Just about dropped it through, haven't we? We've just done that. There we go. Grabbed and extracted. And we'll go through this one and we will be done. It'll give FSG a bit of a yell. See where he is. He needs us to come down, give him a hand down there, wait here to unload. I'm hoping he can just back in, get things sold without actually needing to have anyone here to unload. But we will we'll radio it down and find out where he's at. Argsy to FSG.
Go ahead, mate.
How are you getting on?
Yeah, 4 more stacks and I'll be on the road, mate.
Okay.
So it'll be too long.
There'll be a couple of loads out there, won't there?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm all done down here, so it's about 30 grand's worth of bales.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I
it's
had
not bad.
the HUD up. I was watching it ticking in.
It's nice, isn't it? I might just wait for you to get down here just to double check that you can just back in to unload. Then I might come down and help you load the second one.
All right, sounds good.
See you soon then.
Cheers, mate.
Alright, well, no point using diesel. Get everything turned off. I might just down here and enjoy this beautiful afternoon until FSG arrives. Alright, look at that. Here he is coming racing in. So, let's wait and see. He's going to hop out and come and have a chat.
All good, mate?
Yeah, no, all good, all good. I think if you just back into the shed, you might be able to just, hopefully they're just going to fall off the trailer and be unloaded that way rather than having to handle them off, but just wait and see what the trigger's like.
Yep, that sounds like a plan. I'll might even roll forward, see what happens.
Yeah.
Instead of me embarrassingly turning round while you're watching.
There you go, perfect.
Looking good. Ah,
Not quite. Close.
not quite.
There we go.
Yeah, reversing in looks like the best option.
Yeah, 8 grand. Alright, well, I'll get a head start. I'll head back down to the yard and you get those ones off and get the last lot loaded on the trailer.
Yeah, there's maybe only half a trailer left, I think, all in.
Good then. Right.
Alright, see you down there.
I'll stop watching you.
Thanks. Pressure's off.
Alright, let's see what we can do to give FSG a hand. Maybe even just tidy some of these bales up in here. See if we can actually just maybe knock some out, pull them out for him, put them by the gate. Might make it a little bit easier for him to load, or we just grab a couple and go and load them at the same time. He's doing his one, so let's just have a look. One up, get that out of the way. Wall to provide a little bit of braking for us. Hear him maneuvering in behind us somewhere. Yes, he's coming. Right. Let's see, this might work, this might not work. We may get in each other's way. There is only a little bit of space down here in this yard and I was incredibly close. That one off. Just get a better angle. Go and undo XG's hard work. Particularly considering there's not actually that many there. Be too close. Down there. Let him go past. Right, get the last few out. Not too many, like I said. Get this done and be on the road again.
It's not pretty, Args, but it's effective.
I was going to say there's Aghalee and then there's that load of bales, but you've covered it pretty well too. Right, I'll leave you to
Right, I'll go and dump these, shall I?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Perfect.
Not a bad little haul, though.
That's not bad. Have we got a buddy seat in that tractor? Could come for a ride with you.
Yeah, you could do. I think there is one. So, let's see. Let's see if it's set up for a passenger.
Nobody seat, so we'll let FSG drive off into the sunset, get those bales sold, and then we will be into some seeding. What I can probably actually do, go up to the other farm and pull out the seeder, get things all set up. We're going to need the power harrow. Of course, I'm not sure which field we're going to be in, but we are going to be working in the 3 down here. So just going to have a look at this one over the road. It does have the oilseed radish in it, as do all 3 of these, but we do actually have to get in and cultivate this into the ground a little bit. So I think the only option, we've got the plough and the power harrow. So the power harrow is definitely going to be our best option. As you can see, the oilseed radish ready to harvest, perfect pH, perfect nitrogen. It will stay that way. But I think we were talking, we're going to put some corn in one field, which isn't able to be planted till April. We might actually get some oats in, because all 3 of these fields combined will be a little bit more corn than probably what we can handle in terms of chaffing it and putting it into silage. So maybe a few oats, just to give a little bit of variety to what we're running here on the farm. So we'll head on up to the other yard, pull the planter out, get things all set up, calibrated, and ready to go. Well, there we go, that's the Maxim out, and we've got the Amazon on the back, the D9 3000 3 meter wide planter, and we've got that all filled up with seed. Handy little refill point here. We've got that topped up, ready to plant some oats. So 1,000 litres in there, not sure how far that'll go, hopefully far enough to get that whole field done, but if not, we can always come back down and get some more. We'll wait for FSG to get back. We're going to have to get the T7 all hooked up there on the power harrow. And one of us will just be starting on that while the other starts seeding. So can't do it until March. We will have to move forward a little bit more time. Cows are all happy. They've got plenty of feed and they will be happy for quite some time. One thing I didn't say though, we didn't talk about, we've got no hay. We're out of hay, so we might have to buy some in before we're able to make some of our own. Anyhow, for FSG to get back and we'll have a chat to him about that.
Good job, well done, Args.
Yeah, I was just trying to tally up how much we earned. We were on to about 65 grand when we started, and so what's that, 35, 45, 52,000 or so? Not bad.
It's not bad, is it?
No.
It is not bad.
Really not going to complain. Now, I was saying we were going to get started on a bit of seeding, and that, so I've got the seeder out, hooked up. It's all ready to go on oats, so I wonder whether we want to go and sort of get one of those fields planted tomorrow, March, effectively. And then we've got those other 2 fields, whether we just do one today and tackle the other 2 in the next episode.
That's not a bad idea, because these are not direct drill planters, are they? So or seeders. So I'm going to have to run, or you're going to have to run with the cultivator in front of them.
Yeah, that's right. You have to power harrow through in front, so probably makes sense. Just get the one done this time and leave it something to do for next.
It does indeed. Yeah, no, let's do that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. But yeah,
All right.
I think we'll go for a early night tonight and then start in the morning.
Yeah, definitely. Right. See you in the morning then.
Nice one. See you in the morning.
Morning, mate. How are you?
Good, Args. You?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Nice day to get planting.
It is a nice sunny day, isn't it? Yeah. No, it shouldn't take us too long with this.
Yeah.
Are you all filled up already?
Yeah, I topped everything up yesterday, so it was all good to go. Diesel, seeds, everything. So I don't mind if you want to head on down and start power harrowing. I'll trundle on down behind you and let you get the field opened up a little bit.
Yeah, I think that power harrow is slightly wider than the seeder as well, so you should be able to just jump in straight behind me.
Yeah, slightly slower though, I think. That's right.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. We'll see.
Mm.
All right. I'll probably use this T7 and get stuck in. All right, I'll do that.
It'll be interesting to see the precision farming info after we've cultivated that oilseed radish in too.
It will. It will. Hopefully it'll show up in the little mini-map in the corner when we're doing it.
Keep an eye out. All right. Well,
all right.
Not going to get anything done standing around. Get to it.
On it. Cheers.
There you go. You've heard the plan from the man. He's going to go down and start power harrow. We'll run on down behind him with the seeder. In fact, we can run down now. We don't have to wait for him. So let's jump up in there and head on down to the field. Obviously need to let him get a little bit advanced before we can do too much. But yeah, it is what it is, right? It's all part of farming. Got to dot your I's and cross your T's. In fact, he needs to go before us. We'll just go. I was going to try and sneak down, but go first. Make sure we've got our beacons on. And he can squeeze down there. It is quite a tight little fit with that power harrow, but it does just fit through. So we'll head on down to the field and go and get started on some planting. Spring work. It's an exciting time of the year. Spring. Love it. And in a cloud of dust, FSG is off and underway, and there you go. We're getting a wonderful looking cultivated bed there. You can see all the oilseed radish residue as it's getting worked into the soil. So that power harrow should do a stellar job ripping this all up, getting it mulched in. And like we said, we get the free bonus of the nitrogen in it. So I think nothing left to do but just really crack into it. We'll let FSG get it through his cloud of dust. We'll let him get into the field a little bit. I might actually let him go around once because, like I said, we are a little bit faster. So let him get a little bit done. Just give me the chance to throw the drone up and capture a few shots of him while he's working before we jump into ours. So catch up with you once we've made a bit more progress. Well, things are going pretty well. We're about halfway through the field, I would have said. We probably gave FSG too much of a head start. We have not caught up to him at all. He's definitely motoring through it. 27 miles per hour. We're doing 9, but I think just that slight wider power harrow, he's just covering more ground than us, even if he is doing it a little bit slower. So yeah, it's worked out really, really well thus far. And it's always nice doing work in the field, having another tractor just over the shoulder. Now, in terms of precision farming, the nitrogen levels, if we have a look quickly while we've paused there, you can see it's going from this darker red to a slightly paler red. I think it's only about a 20 kilogram difference. There you go, 0, and it adds 20. Now, of course, probably not that motivational to do it. We're still going to have to put a lot of fertilizer on here at some stage. Of course, conservation agriculture would have been a good mod to have, because that does boost the nitrogen by at least 50 when we're using oilseed radish. So that would have been perhaps something nice to have had here. If you want to learn a little bit more about that, yeah, I had a review video of that a couple of months ago, and go and check it out. Very, very cool mod from Tim. But yeah, we're going to carry on. It's time lapse the last little bit of the field. I'm not sure what SG's going to do when he's finished, but I'm sure he will find something to keep himself busy. Like he might even watch us like we watched him at the start. Anyhow, let's carry on, get the rest of these oats planted. Right, well I think, looking back across the field, I think that's us done. I will just double check on the map, but I didn't lose track. I think I got all the headlands done. I think we've done enough passes down the other end, so let's just double check on here. We did get everything planted. Oh, just the smallest little smidge down in the bottom corner there, but otherwise everything's all looking pretty good. Now if you see, he was watching from above, so we'll just go and have a chat to him. All done, mate. Oats in.
Oats in, nicely done. That was quite quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it worked out really well actually. I said to you halfway through, I didn't catch up as much as I thought I might have to you.
That's quite rapid, that cultivator, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it did a good job. And yeah, looking forward to it now. We are going to have to get some fertiliser though. The Oilseed radish really didn't give us too much of a boost. I think it was 20 kilograms.
Didn't do what we were expecting.
Yeah. So that's kind of one of the negatives of precision farming and oilseed radish. But of course, I was sort of talking about conservation agriculture. Would be a great mod if you were wanting to do this with precision farming.
Yeah, no, good point. It's a good point. But, you
Right.
live and you learn.
You do, yes. So I think, well, it's only a few days till FarmCon, and we won't be effectively recording for a couple of weeks, I don't think. So it might be a wee bit of a break before we're back here on Aghalee Farms, but we do have a lot of work coming up. Corn to plant, animals to get fed, hay to make, all sorts of things going on.
We do, and probably the likelihood when this one goes out, it will be post FarmCon as well, won't it? So
Absolutely, yeah, very good point.
a little bit of a banker in.
Yeah, no, it will be.
But it's going to be an exciting couple of weeks, mate. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely, it's going to be a blast. So, yeah. Have a good rest of your week, and I think I'll just rattle this back up to the yard and park it up and call it quits.
All right, sounds good.
Nice one. Alright, well, yeah, I would say we'll see you next week, but, well, I will see you next week, but...
You'll actually will, in person.
I actually will. I actually will. Looking forward to it. Alright, mate.
All right, mate.
Leave you to it.
Chat to you soon.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, there we go, another episode done and dusted here on our Aghalee Farms. Like I said earlier, it is great to be into some spring work. It's always nice to get some new crops into the ground and kind of have a forward plan for what it is we're going to be doing over the next few episodes. So stay tuned for those. We've got those other two fields to get planted, some corn to go into those, or definitely into one at least. We'll make a decision how much we put in. Some hay to make. We're out of hay, so we're going to have to find some of our grass to get some hay made. What else is there? Probably get some fertiliser on some of these fields as well, and then we'll be sneaking closer and closer to harvest time, which would be nice. It'd be great to get that class combine pulled back out and get it into the fields. But there we go, us all done. Thank you as always for watching from the Farm Sim Guy and myself. Hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we will catch you in the next one.